Hi guys, my name is Josh Ygo-Ocg-Cebu,
Activate.
I'm going to do a deck profile. My deck profile is Ultra Athletes, or UA for short. I'll make this as simple as possible, so let's start with the monsters. I run 3 UA midfielder. It's a staple in every UA deck because it's the only level 4, and what it does is when you you can during every player's turn you can target one other UA monster, you fling it to the hand, then you spell summon another UA monster. Also, all UAs have a summoning condition like have all summoning conditions that you return one UA monster from the field, then you spell summon this card from the hand. They're all summoning conditions, but you can only do it once per turn. Next up, we got 2 Mighty Sluggers. This is one of the best cards in UA because its attack,
It's not linked to anyone.
when it attacks, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step, so it has a protection during the battle phase. Its attack is 2-3, so it's a good card. Next, I run 3 UA
I wasn't done. I could
Perfect
summon
Ace.
everyone again.
The reason why I run 3 because I wanted to make it as competitive as possible. And its effect is like a mini Quasar. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can just discard one card, negate the activation, destroy. And it's not once per turn. It's once per turn, but it's once per turn per card. So if you have like 3 of this in the field, you can negate up to 3 times. Next, I run 1 UA Blockbuster. I mean UA Goalkeeper. I only run 1 because it's protection. It targets 1 UA on the field. It cannot be destroyed by battle card effects once. And it's a defense card, so its defense is 2-8, so it's a pretty solid defense. Next, I run 2 UA Rival Rebounders. Now, what this card does is it basically also starts the UA setup. If this card is normal summon or special summon during opponent's turn, I can reborn or either special summon a monster from my hand or grave. It's not once per turn. It's once per turn. And I run 1 UA Blockbuster because its effect is pretty good. If your opponent special summon a monster or monsters simultaneously, I change the battle position and then negate the effect. The only drawback is this thing doesn't work against link monsters, so I only run 1. And for the final beaters, I run 2 UA Dreadnought Dunkers. This monster is really good because it's 2-5 attack and it's defense piercing. And if this card inflicts battle damage, destroys 1 card on the field. But it's not once per turn. And for the last of the UA, I run 1 UA Playmaker. I run only 1 because it's a booster in the deck. And it's at the same time it's a beater, it's 2-6 attack and 2k defense. And then for the non-UAs, I run 3 Mithras Thunder Vassal. What this does is you activate this, you spell summon this card from your hand, and then you spell summon a token from the opponent's field. If this card is Tribute Summon, it's used for Tribute Summon, you can Tribute Summon another time. So this card works very well with Dreadnought Dunker and the field. The field will get to that later. So that's all the monsters. Now for the field, I run 3 UA Stadiums. This is basically the main searcher of the deck because what this does is when a UA monster is normal summon, you get to add a UA monster from your deck to your hand. And the good thing of this is that it's not once per turn, so if you can normal summon multiple times, you can add multiple times. Then if a UA monster is special summon, all monsters in the field gains 500. And yes, it stacks. Next, I run 3 UA Signing Deals. This is the A Hero Lives version of the UA. What it does is it doesn't require you to have no monsters. Just the effect is special summon 1 UA monster from the deck. Its effects are negated. It cannot be used for synchro or exceeds, but it doesn't and you lose life points equal to the level of the monster summon times 300. But it doesn't matter if it's negated because you'll just fling it to the hand and then special summon again. It's pretty standard. Next, one of the staples, I run 3 Foolish Burial Goods. The reason why I run 3 Foolish Burial Goods is solely for the trap, which will get to that later. Its effect is to dump one spell or trap from the deck to the grid. Next, since we're in OCG, I run 3 Monarch Stormport. As you can see, UAs run level 5, level 6, and higher, so there's a tendency I cannot summon them a lot with my monsters, so I use opponent's monsters as tribute power. It's pretty standard. Next, I run 2 UA Powered Jersey. This is basically the OTK part of the UA. What it does is they equip monster, equip only to a UA, it gains 1000 attack. Then if it destroys a monster by battle, it can attack twice. And if the equipped monster is returned to the hand, if this card is sent to the grave, because the equipped monster is returned to the hand, you can recycle this from the grave to the hand. Then if this thing is still in the field after in your next standby phase, you banish the equipped monster. And I run 1 UA Turnover Tactics. This card is pretty good, but I only run 1. Because what it does, if you control 2 or more UAs on the field, you shuffle all monsters in the field as possible to their respective players' decks. Then I special summon different UA monsters with different names from the deck, equal to the number I shuffled. And my opponent summons monsters from their deck equal to the number shuffled to the main deck. So if the monsters were shuffled to the extra deck, you get nothing. Good day, sir. Then I run 1 Terraforming, self-explanatory, and 1 Rota, self-explanatory, and 1 Chain Summon. What this does is, if this card is activated as Chainlink 3, which is pretty easy in this UA deck, I can normal summon up to 3 times. So you combo this with midfielder and the field, you can basically set up for the wall of the UA. So 3, the level 5, the level 6, and the level 7. Now for the traps, I run 3 UA Penalty Box. What this does, first effect, is if a UA monster battles, at the start of damage step, you banish the opposing monster, non-targeting. Second effect, not once per turn, you can banish this card from the grave, search any UA spell card from your deck to your hand. So this is the reason why I run 3 Foolish Burial Goods, just to dump this card.
I could just punish.
And I run 1 Treacherous Trap Hole, because basically I banish all my traps in the grave. So I have no traps at all in the grave. So its effect is, if you have no traps in the grave, you destroy 2 cards and 2 monsters on the grave. So it's a good card to run the And that's it, no extra deck. That's my UA deck list. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next deck list. I'm in Deck Profile.